You can replace pip, pip-tools, pip-x, poetry, pyenv, twine, virtualenv, and so much more with UV, an extremely fast Python package installer and resolver written in Rust and designed as a drop-in replacement for pip and pip-tool workflows. Thanks to its Rust core and the team's obsessive focus on performance, it wins in nearly every single benchmark while still being optimized for adoption. With just a single install, you can use it as just a resolver, just a virtual environment creator, just a package manager, and so much more. It really has simplified my Python toolchains. So hit that subscribe button and let's take a look. First thing to know, it's installable nearly everywhere. I personally like to install it as a standalone without pip so that I can update it easily and don't need to worry about pip installations across multiple Python versions. With it installed, let's take a look at how it makes managing Python projects super easy. All we need to do to create one now is do UV init and then our project name. I'm going to call mine UV demo. With that, I'm then going to open this up in Cursor so we can see the files that it's created. And you can see here that it's got us started super fast with a Python project. First, we have the pyproject.toml file, which has some metadata about our project, including our dependencies and Python version. Then we also have the .python version file, which is going to tell UV what version to use for the virtual environment. We then also just have the script as well of main.py, which is going to include our code. To run this now, all I need to do is type in UV run and then main.py. You can see it actually creates the virtual environment for us at .venv. And as you can see, it creates that folder where all of our dependencies have been installed into. But we also get a lock file. So we have uv.lock here, which contains the specific resolved versions of those dependencies. So you can see it's already helped us out there by managing the environment for us, creating a lock file for our dependencies. But it is worth noting, if you do want to control the virtual environment yourself, you can also use commands for that as well. Dependency management is great too and super fast. All we need to do to add in a package is type in uv add and then the package name. I'm going to go ahead and install ruff and also flask. As you can see there, it installed that in 5 milliseconds. It actually utilizes a global cache for dependency deduplication. So someone in the web dev world, this is sort of like what PNPM did to NPM. It just makes everything way faster and just improves that developer experience. That command has also gone ahead and added those dependencies to our dependencies list in our Py project. When it comes to upgrading packages, it's just as easy. All we need to do is type in uvlock, then -- upgrade, and then package. And then we can choose the package name. In my case, I'll choose ruff. What this is going to do, it's going to attempt to upgrade the package while keeping the rest of the lock file the same. The other command we can do is just uvlock and then -- upgrade, and this will attempt to upgrade all of them. Once we've installed a few dependencies, a super nice to have is the ability to view your dependency tree for debugging. Luckily in UV, this command is simply UV tree. As you can see, we can see our dependencies and our dependencies. And finally, on dependency management, removing packages is just as simple. You can probably guess the command. It is simply UV remove and then the package that we want to remove. This all just feels so much smoother than pip, but it is worth mentioning that if you do have those legacy projects where you're still manually managing the environment and packages, UV actually provides you with a pip interface, so you can run commands like uv pip install, show, check, freeze, and so on. And there's even a command to migrate your requirements.txt when you're ready to make the switch to UV. If you don't need a whole project, good news, UV has support for scripts, aka those files meant for standalone execution. In this directory here, I have 2 different scripts. I have one that doesn't have any dependencies, so this print hello world one, and I also have one that has a dependency of rich.progress here. To run one, all we need to do is simply type in uv run and then the script name. Here, I'm going to run the no dependencies ones first. So by default, it can actually run scripts without dependencies or ones that actually use the standard library. But we go ahead and switch this out for the one that has dependencies. You'll see it will initially throw an error. We can actually go ahead and fix this by typing uv run and then doing -- with and then the name of the dependency that we want to install. So I'll do -- with and then rich. And you can see there that it goes ahead and successfully runs that script. And since we've used UV, it automatically manages the environments for us, creating a short-lived one for each of our scripts. Now you might be wondering, if we had a script with a load of dependencies, would we really have to add them into that -- with option, as that would take a lot of work? Luckily no, you can go ahead and type in uv add, and then you do -- script here. You type in the script name, so I'll choose script - dependencies, and then we can finally add in our dependency of rich here. What you'll see this do is it adds some markup at the top of the file, where it actually has the Python version that we're running, and then the dependencies that we need. So now all I need to do to run this file is type in uv run, and then script dependencies, and it manages it for us without having to do that -- with option. I found this really awesome for those one-off scripts that you want to write in Python, and it also makes it super easy to share them. Another one of UV's killer features is its ability to run tools like ruff or black that are published as Python packages. All we need to do is type in uv tool and then run, and then the tool we want to run. In my case, I'm going to choose ruff, which is actually made by Astral, the same people that make UV. Super awesome team, which is really improving the experience of Python. But we go ahead and run ruff check here to run a check on our code. You can see that all checks have passed. Now, obviously, that's quite a lot to type in. So we can actually use uvx, which is just an alias of uv tool run. And then we type in ruff again and then check like so. You can see it does exactly the same thing. This tools feature with the uvx command is actually how I've seen a lot of MCP servers be set up, which is super cool as it just makes it really easy to manage. Now, another thing we can do with UV is we can actually install these tools globally. All I need to do for that is type in uv tool install and then the name of the tool. Again, I'm going to choose ruff here, and you can see they installed one executable. Now, to make sure that this is available in the shell, we can then type uv tool and then update and -shell like so, and that will go ahead and add that into the path if it wasn't already. Now what we can do is we can simply type in ruff check there. As you can see, since it added it to the path, we didn't need to do that uv command in front of it or uvx, and that is super nice to have. So hopefully you can see how awesome this is for managing your projects, your scripts, tools, and also your virtual environments. This is only an overview too. It has loads more commands and uses. One more that I want to show you is the ability to manage Python versions. Now, if you already have Python installed, UV will detect that and use it. We can also go ahead and install Python versions through UV itself. All you need to do is type in UV and then Python and install. This will go ahead and get the latest version of Python. As you can see, I already have that. We can go ahead and type in a specific version as well, like 3.11 here, and you can see that I'll download it super fast. We can then also just list out the ones that we have. So we can do UV Python here and then list. And you can see that will list out all of the versions that we have access to and the ones that we can download. And you can even pin specific versions as well if you do UV Python pin. The install command also has support for other Python distributions like PyPy. So it really makes Python version management super easy, but I'll be honest with you, most of the time I haven't even needed to run those commands, as UV will automatically download the correct Python version for you when they are required. So if I had UV installed on a new machine and nothing else, and then I installed a project that had a Python version of 3.13, it would go ahead and automatically grab that for me for the environment. There we go. If you work with Python, I highly recommend using this. You won't need pip again. Check out the documentation for more use cases like building and publishing packages and way more tips and tricks. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Subscribe, and as always, see you in the next one.